Daily Devotion with Pastor Balla for March 31st, 2025. Hidden but known. Job chapter 23, verses 8 through 10. Behold, I go forward, but he is not there, and backward, but I do not perceive him. On the left hand, when he is working, I do not behold him. He turns to the right hand, but I do not see him. But he knows the way that I take. When he has tried me, I shall come out as gold. Now, in this passage, Job articulates one of the most challenging spiritual experiences believers face. The sense that God is hidden from us. Job describes searching in every direction, forward, backward, to the left, to the right, and yet unable to perceive God's presence. This is a painful experience, often described as divine hiddenness, when heaven seems silent and God appears distant. Job's anguish is great. He longs for an encounter with God, not to escape judgment, but to present his case and find understanding. Earlier in the chapter, he expresses his desire, "Oh, that I knew where I might find him, that I might come even to his seat." This is not the complaint of a skeptic, but the cry of a believer who has known God's presence and now feels its absence. Many faithful believers throughout history have experienced similar spiritual darkness. Mother Teresa confessed to years of feeling God's absence despite her tireless service. Martin Luther described periods of spiritual trials when God seemed hidden. Charles Spurgeon battled depression and spiritual dryness despite his powerful ministry. These experiences remind us that divine hardness is not evidence of weak faith, but often part of mature faith's journey. Yet, within this very lament, Job makes a remarkable pivot. Though he cannot see God, he affirms with confidence, "But he knows the way that I take." Even when God is imperceivable to Job, Job remains fully known by God. When our spiritual senses fail us, we can rest in the assurance that we are never hidden from God's sight. As the psalmist declares, "Where shall I go from your spirit? Or where shall I flee from your presence?" Job goes further, expressing confidence in the refining process behind his trials. "When he has tried me, I shall come out like gold." This metaphor reveals Job's understanding that his suffering is not random, but purposeful. Just as gold is purified through intense heat that burns away impurities, Job believes his trials are revealing and refining his faith. For us today, Job's experience speaks powerfully to seasons when God seems hidden. In those dark nights of the soul, we can hold fast to two crucial truths. First, we are fully known and seen by God even when we cannot perceive him. And second, our trials, however painful, serve a refining purpose that produces something precious in us. The New Testament echoes this perspective. "In this you rejoice, though now, for a little while, if necessary, you have been grieved by various trials, so that the tested genuineness of your faith, more precious than gold that perishes, though it is tested by fire, may be found to result in praise and glory and honor at the revelation of Jesus Christ. When God seems hidden from our sight, we can take comfort in knowing that we are never hidden from His. When the path forward seems unclear, we can trust that He knows the way that I take. And when trials test our faith, we can remain confident that through the refiner's fire, we shall indeed come out as gold. God's peace and many blessings be with you, and thank you for listening. And please take an opportunity to share this message with others.